Hello and welcome to This is the Police. I'm Cluff and we had a bit of an issue while I was recording this episode. I actually had a power cut, so I think we've lost a day's worth of recording, like a day in game. So, if that's the case, basically I was really short staffed on that day, but it didn't go too badly actually. I had another officer die. I think it was BH Jr. I can't actually remember. But overall, to be honest, it could have gotten much worse considering how understaffed I was. So anyway, all City Hall employees were awarded company cars for personal use. Small drug dealers invade Freiburg, and Freiburg to host semi-finals of Youth Hockey League. It's probably the only good bit of news there. Okay. Vermilion didn't come into work. I've only got 4 staff today. God damn it, now this shift is understaffed. Let's bang this on again. I need to get more music. I forgot how you do it. Excuse me. Oh! I don't think we lost the day. I think it's gone back to this checkpoint. Unless, I'm not sure. Anyway, maybe. We'll see. You can now hire 1 more officer. Yes, no, it's gone back before, so... Oh, I don't know whether that's good or bad, because... I hope it doesn't go... Anyway, Robert Trebor, let's go for him, Shift A. So I have 4 people on today, and I have shit tons on. So I'm going to get Asano to move, and... Tsubaki. I know this may be repeating itself now then, I aren't quite sure because I actually recorded it all yesterday and I've come back to it today. Okay, right, let's go for it. So, Bill Buckler reports that 2 unidentified men snuck onto his farm and set fire to the barn. As the call came in, the 2 criminals were trying to enter the house. Okay, let's send those 3 and leave Vandal back here. Yeah, I think this is a repeat of the day that I've already done, but that doesn't matter. I still can't, like I say, because it was last night. I can't remember a thing that went on, so I don't know how well I'm actually going to do. Right, oops. There are no signs of the criminals near the house. The front door has been broken down and the shadows lurk inside. Goes through the back door. Offenders caught, officers unharmed. Excellent. I want Butch Jr. to get better now. Now that he's alive again. Okay, I can wait. Yeah, I can wait until these geezers come back. Oh, can I? Come on. Ah, god damn it, I'll go just send Vandal. Hopefully he'll be able to deal with it. Christopher G. Sand. Yeah, sure, Butch, you can go over and do it for him. Sorry, I didn't read that. I remembered that from last time. Basically, he wanted somebody reminded that, you know, the police works for the mafia, which he doesn't. But, you know. Anyway, mafia assignment, Jack. Okay, I've got to. All those scarecrows that are appearing outside my house, I've got to actually listen to this one. So I'm not going to interfere with that. 639. See what the theft. Oh fuck yes, Vandal! I mean, I don't mean to swear so much, but I did not expect that to go well. So, I mean, if anyone deserves a stripe this time, I think it's Vandal. Oh, we've got another one. Wait, what is this? A woman reports that she saw a skinhead attacking a dark-skinned valet, striking him around the legs, yelling, "I'll beat you till you're dead, freak. No shit, I'm gonna do it." She believes she saw a pistol sticking out of the skinhead's belt. I want to send everybody to this one. It may be a bit risky, but I want to send pretty much everybody. Oh, come on, Vandal. I mean, I'm going to have nobody else, but... Should I have sent SWAT? I probably should have sent SWAT. I'm a fool. 1 second, let me have a look at my songs. Oh, no. Oh wait, no, this is the thing that Sand wanted me to avoid, so that's not too bad. Well, it is bad, but you know, for all intensive purposes, it's not too bad. I don't have anybody else to send. I'm sorry, but I don't want you to retreat. Nobody died. Offenders caught. Officers unharmed. Civilians unharmed. Oh, I'm so happy. Hatton and Butch are gonna get there. I'm determined. And thanks for the $1,000. I mean, I don't think it was worth it, but there we go. Okay, we got something going on in the suburbs. Let me just wait for my guys to come back. 8-year-old Kevin is at home alone, hiding under the bed. Unknown persons are gathered outside the apartment door. Okay, I want Foxman and Hatton on the case. Just 1 second, folks. My cat seems to be messing around with something. Okay, there we go. He sat down. Brilliant.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
Butch, you can come along as well. I hope. Oh, I shouldn't get any more calls at this point. At least I hope not, because I've got nobody else to send. Okay, what can I do as well? Let me just make sure that. Okay, there's nothing I can do there. 4 days. Nothing I want to do there. Most definitely not. Investigations, gangs? Do I still have the red masks? Start the investigation. I want Beasley, but we'll get Soap, and those two can be whatever they're called. He can be lead detective, they can be subordinates. But I'm hoping that I'll get Soap up, because I don't want just one, because I think the lead investigator always gets 100 for solving the case. Offender caught. Officers unarmed. Excellent. Butch Jr. is really getting there. Yeah, I think lead investigators always get 100 when they complete the case, so... And I'm not sure how much the subordinates get, but I'm hoping that... What's this one? Oh, this is the investigation into the red masks. Okay, good. End the day. That wasn't a bad day. It went over really quick as well. Okay, let's go to shift B. Oh, we got a cutscene.
In my new role as corrupt official, I had to give up some of my favorite habits. I couldn't turn off my phone when my head ached. Couldn't sleep till noon on Saturday and let the rest of HQ take up the slack. No more days off to go fishing. But my weekly visit to the old colony club was more like tradition. One night a week, I absorbed cigar smoke, the vague smell of alcohol, the stench of urine, all mixed with toxic levels of old drunken belches. Same picture it was 30 years ago. Tradition's gotta be honored. And to stay faithful to the tradition, you've gotta respect the standard rituals. When you're about to roll out of the club, you need to take a deep breath and count to 100. If your stomach doesn't do a backflip, you should be good to make it home. This time I only got up to 60. I was interrupted.
Why? You look even better than you do on TV.
There's nothing more impolite than approaching people in the alley at the old colony. This is the most private place in the city. All who enter here dirty their shoes with the most elite stream of vomit in Freeburg. This asphalt has been blessed by judges, lawyers, artists, businessmen, and all our politicians. Takes a lot of balls to crash the party. My head was a drunken haze, but I knew who he was. A cartoon gangster suit straight out of Dick Tracy. Fancy voice, fruit cologne, sassy strut. That's how the newspapers described Vickis Varga, rising star in Freeburg's criminal underworld. He appeared out of nowhere, and with the support of the local punks, Varga broke all the old rules of organized crime. He killed those who could not be killed, traded what could not be traded, and robbed those who could not be robbed. In just a single month, this man had gathered an incredible amount of power. He's been called everything from a clown to a madman to a criminal genius, and more often than not, he's called a low-class upstart short on ideas. But if Vargas was one of the old crime bosses, he'd have been cut into pieces and fed to the river. Look past this guy's arrogance, and there's something about him. The city is still deciding what to do with him. Meanwhile, he's burning down the houses of old city mobsters. Not the best time to talk, Mr. Varga.
Ma, you know my name. I'm flattered, although not very surprised, to be honest. I might be a little short on manners. Like they say in your fair city, with the right manners, you can go anywhere. Well, I don't want to go anywhere. I want to stay right here.
Even the criminal world needs manners, Mr. Varga. And one of them is this. Don't interfere with a drunken cop who's trying to take a shit and puke at the same time.
Oh, you exaggerate. But is Freeburg always so gentle with its officers? You've been a bit roughed up lately.
I see you already know Freeburg quite well, Mr. Varga.
Well, I love to learn and look around. But I do know that the inhabitants of this fair city should be friends, Jack.
Sorry about that.
Maybe it's true I don't have the best manners. After all, it's only polite for friends to share their phone numbers. This city of yours moves so fast. I feel like I'm hooked on amphetamines all over again. You wake up in the morning full of ideas, and by nightfall, you've all had each other killed. So don't wait too long to call. I don't mind if you're drunk. It's all the more fun. I'll be stoned myself, most likely. Hell, I'm a little stoned right now. It's the only way to live in this place.
His voice is quite strange.
I like your city, Jack. I'm here to stay.
Sorry about that again.
If it weren't for the phone number written on my arm, I probably wouldn't have remembered the conversation in the morning. But there was no reason to worry. I'd be getting a reminder soon.
Okay, here we go. Orthodox priest bride mayor. Greek priest to be appointed head of Freiburg Orthodox Church. Students volunteer to help farmers. Okay. Let's go to work. Ooh, got another cutscene.
My morning ritual was plagued by the smell of Vickers Vargas' fruity cologne. It was like the sharp citrus scent was chasing me around the house, as if Vickers was right there in my living room. When I finally realized the smell was coming from a big basket of oranges, it didn't put me any more at ease. I'd opened my door to lots of threatening mail, evidence of criminal wrongdoing, even a dead ferret or two. But fruit? Never. You the fruit guy?
Excuse me?
Was it you that brought the basket of oranges?
Nah, it was here when I arrived.
Fine. So who are you?
Today, I'm your driver.
And where are we driving?
To work.
That's it?
Yeah, we have to make an important stop along the way.
Where?
The ranch.
What ranch?
Just the ranch.
Fine. The morning seemed surreal, and I took in the magic. But why wreck it with meaningless chatter? As my tight-lipped chauffeur drove an hour through God knows where, I started to feel like I was in the middle of a bad dream, probably lying bloody and concussed in the alley behind the old Colony Club, my nose buried in a rotten orange peel. But no, this was no dream. The silence was real, the sound of the engine was real, the dust was real enough too. And there was the ranch over the horizon. It all seemed familiar. The Sand family's overbearing mansion has been the talk of the headlines for decades, but few have managed to get closer than a few miles. I guess I'm just lucky. I didn't know you took private meetings, Mr. Sand.
Only if I expect good company.
I'm surprised my company ranks at all.
Today, yes. Today is a special day.
So it seems.
Do you often go to the old colony club, Jack?
Every week.
Meet any interesting people there?
As a rule, no.
Sometimes you make a date, right? Sometimes make new friends.
Sometimes, I guess. But that's not why I go.
And why?
I consider it a hobby.
A hobby. Do you know anything about my hobbies?
Well, judging by the half-dozen animal skins I stepped on walking over here, it's not much of a reach to say you like hunting.
Love it. Well, I say that now. It seemed so tedious when I was a child. Took ever so long. But now I'm older. I've developed a new talent.
What talent is that?
Patience. The will to wait for the right moment. Let's say you want a deer. You know, you deserve it. You've even decided what dishes its meat will go to and where you'll mount its horns. But to get that deer, you've got to wait. To sit in the bushes and stay nice and quiet. Professional hunters will tell you that the hunt is a rare craft. There are many rules. It's shrouded in mystery and ancient skill. Well, that's all complete nonsense. To get a deer, you just sit on the sidelines for a long enough time, pinpoint the moment when it's finally time to shoot. I learned the talent, Jack. But not like you, oh, Jack. You truly are the master.
I don't understand.
Oh, come on, Jack. I know about the 500,000. I know your plan. Kendrick told me everything. Needless to say, I'm impressed. While some people learn to hold their breath for minutes on end and not to rustle the leaves too loudly, why you decided to just become the foliage. You turned yourself into a bush, surrounded by deer who've been so fruitfully multiplying for decades. But all this time you've held your rifle at the ready. Forgive an old man his imagery, Jack. I've the heart of a poet, I confess.
Look, I don't know what was said between you and Kendrick, but it sounds like you got it wrong.
Oh, I think I understand everything just fine. And I think we understand each other quite well. Jack, in the coming war, we'll make excellent partners.
What war?
One war falls upon every generation. My grandfather drove out the Ambersons back when he was 27. My father destroyed that psychopath gangster, Maurice Bell, when he was a sprightly 30. At 69, I'd begun to think my war had passed me over. But my time has come at last. Tomorrow, Vicus Varga declares war, and I'm obliged to answer.
So, we're talking about Varga now.
I don't know how he thinks. I don't even know whether he plans his actions or not. I can't divine his purpose. Hell, I don't even know where he comes from. He's a man not of our breed, wouldn't you say? But when he arrived here, I invited him in, told him we could work together. An official invitation penned in my own hand and written on some very expensive paper. And can you imagine his reply? A fruit basket. What sense can be made of such a message?
I guess it means whatever you want it to.
Precisely.
I'm late for work, Mr. Sand.
You know, Jack, I could just give you 500,000 right now, cash, whatever denominations you like. But I would never insult you so. If I went stalking my prey for so many years, I wouldn't want someone else to shoot it for me. I understand you, Jack. And I'll never ask you for anything that's contrary to your nature. Just think about our conversation. Think about it. And call me.
Call you about what?
Like I said, it's a whole new life, and I've had to give up some old habits. One of them, keeping away from things that don't concern me. Now I can't afford the luxury. This spotlight I'm under, concerns is all I got.
I'm gonna help the Sands. I know that wasn't a very long, like, time to decide what to do, but I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of Vargas. No. I mean, yeah, you're sad that your dog died and everything, but come on, man. Put Beethoven back on. Tomorrow's going to be the day. Don't let anything happen to him until then. So that's Purdy. Okay. Funeral. This man was an honest servant of the city. Today he was buried with military honours. Well deserved. I don't want to exit off the screen. I am actually feeling quite sad right now for Robbie. Like, genuinely, like, oh my god, I can't believe it went so bad. Robin's paid the price. And Grant. Oh, there's my weekly salary. Okay. I don't know what that does, but I mean, I hope, you know, it makes them like me more or something. Anyway, let's, can I send somebody to the police academy? Let's send somebody. Okay, right. Oh. King Louis nightclub. We received a call from the club manager who said that a brawl broke out in the main hall involving over 20 men. Security are keeping back because some of the combatants are carrying knives. Several wounded are already lying on the dance floor, but no one knows why the mayhem broke out. Okay, then I want Coach Yoshiro, Yancey, and Austin, and I want a paddy wagon as well. If they need backup, I can always send backup. What does that mean? That little symbol? I'm not sure. Right, still got that investigation ongoing. Still got the gangs ongoing. Excuse me. Huh. Nothing else I can really do, is there? I can't do anything with my... can't hire anybody. Nothing I can do with City Hall. Oh. Okay, so I want Robbins and Samadi on the go. Two teens walking their dog got into an argument and eventually one of them unleashed the dog on the other. The police were called by a girl who was riding a bicycle nearby. Go on, Purdy, you can deal with this. Don't die, please. I really don't need Purdy to get hurt or die or anything like that, because that would I need to keep her alive for the City Hall thing, because I don't want another penalty from them. Nasty fight. Offenders caught. Officers unharmed. Civilians unharmed. Excellent. A boy is struggling on the ground, barely holding off an angry jogger that is trying to grab him by the throat. Huh. Fire shots in the air. Borrow the girl's bicycle. God damn it. It's unfortunate. At least nobody was hurt. Parishioner Maria Serpentine reports the sounds of gunshots inside the church. A bearded man in a hat entered the confessional, and then a few minutes later I heard a few gunshots. Then the man calmly left the booth, took off his hat and crossed himself, and sat down on the pew. I think he's praying. Okay, I need to wait for everyone to come back. And there we go. Excellent. I want Samadi, Austin, Robbins, and Yancey on the go. Don't think that we'll need SWAT. He seems subdued for the moment, you know, he's praying and everything like that, so I'm hoping he's not actually going to put up too much of a fight. Linda Howard, her words slurred, said the dentist paralysed her face during her latest visit. The monster stuck me with some kind of poison. Arrest him! Okay, Purdy and Ishiro. I love that effect. The fact that it's a table, I don't know. They've done a really good job of making this effect really interesting. Okay. Offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Excellent. Loot found, non-automatic weapon. So what does that mean? Do I get that? Or can I sell that? Officers found non-automatic weapon at the crime scene. What do you want them to do with it? Oh. What's the difference? I'll bring it to the police station for now. I might sell it later on. Oh, attempted murder? The girl was injected with normal painkillers. Okay, well, I don't mind those false alarms so much. At least no one gets hurt, you know. No, you can't really fail. It's always scary knowing that you could fail, especially considering I need Purdy to survive. Desperately. Samadhi, I remember, that's the police academy. Okay, terrorism. An ice cream vendor noticed a suspicious black bag which has been lying unsupervised on a bench for the past few hours. I want the SWAT in there. Kochi Ishiro, Samadhi and Robbins. If they need backup, I can always send backup in. Brilliant. Excuse me. God, I hope nothing bad happens to him. That's why I didn't send Purdy, just because I was kind of scared that something bad might happen to him. Ooh, officers arrived on the scene and observed that there's something moving inside the bag. Shoot the bag until it stops moving. Stay back until the bomb squad arrives. Excellent. Brilliant, okay. I'm glad that was a success and not everybody died. Excellent. It's going to be the end of the day very soon. I hope I don't get another call. Ah, there we go, end of the day. Okay. So let's just end the day. Checkpoint, day 13. Okay, I'm going to end this episode here because it's running around about 30 minutes on my side. I know I'll edit this and it'll be a bit less, but yeah, so thank you guys for watching this. I would highly appreciate it if you liked, comment and subscribed. Especially comment, I need all the help I can get in regards to this sort of stuff. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.